Good morning everyone. I'm Shaluni Tissera. I'm presenting on behalf of my group members. My topic is total energy intake and dietary risks associated with the use of alcohol among urban Sri Lankan adults. These are my key contents. Moving on to the introduction. The research have proven moderate alcohol consumption lowers the risk of type 2 diabetes. And also research have proven alcohol may reduce the risk of heart diseases. The recommended level of alcohol per week is said to be 14 units, and 1 unit of alcohol equals to 10 milliliters of 8 grams of pure alcohol. And the 14 units of alcohol per week is equivalent to 6 pints of average beer and 18 small glasses of low strength wine. So having heard all of these were recommended by a Western context, having seen all this. But as Sri Lankans, where our culture is a bit different from the Western concept, can we apply this research evidences that we have given, that they have recommended in the Western concept? So, moving on. The recommended calorie intake per day is said to be 2,500 kilocalories, and a woman is recommended to have 3 meals of each 650 to 700 kilocalories, and a man is recommended to have 3 meals of each 800 to 850 calories. My objectives are to identify the calorie intake with a unit of alcohol, and also to identify dietary patterns in related to alcohol consumption. I have done a descriptive cross-sectional study with a target group of 300. I have used male and female who are consuming alcohol in the Gampa district using convenience sampling, and I done the data collection through a questionnaire. In my questionnaire, I have addressed the 3 aspects of alcohol: use of chasers and intake of food along with alcohol consumption. Sorry for the figures, it's not visible for some technical problem. So in my research, majority were male, and these participants were found into different occupations which are most equally distributed comparative to the numbers of the participants. In these participants, the mean BMI value was found to be 25.33, which was coming under the obese category, and mean years of their alcohol consumption was found to be 22 years. Number of units of alcohol they consume on a drinking day was analyzed here, and we can and we have categorized the number of units, first one less than 14, then 14 to 21 units, then 21 to 28 units, and more than 28 units. The number, according to the number of units, and when we compare their mean BMI values and mean years of drinking, we can clearly say that the mean BMI is dependent on the number of years of drinking rather than the number of units of alcohol they have consumed. According to the values that I got from my study, from hard spirits, beer, wine, majority consumes hard spirits in Sri Lanka, and on a drinking day, they consume an average of 13 units of hard spirits. The below diagram, the highest number of participants consume less than 14 units per day, but comparing with the monthly values, majority consumes more than 28 units per month. Therefore, mean energy consumption of alcohol per day was found to be 988 36.7 kilocalories, and mean energy consumption of alcohol per month was 1836. Then I analyzed on the energy from the chasers. Even though less number of people consumed used fruit juices along with the alcohol as chasers, the highest number of calories were recorded from fruit juices. On an average, 25.68 kilocalories were consumed as chasers per day, and on an average day, 2.72 kilocalories are consumed per unit of hard spirit. When I question about in between food take while consuming alcohol, highest energy values were added from pork. Average total energy only from food per day was 2,424 kilocalories, and average energy intake from food per unit of alcohol was 234 kilocalories. When I question about the food patterns on a drinking day, majority of 50.8 said they can eat more when they are drunk. And when I question about the smoking patterns, the smoking versus their alcohol consumption, they smoke as a habit every time they consume alcohol, a majority of 36.4%. Average of 8 cigarettes are smoked on a drinking day by a single person. Therefore, the final energy intake per day from alcohol, chasers, food was found as 1,247.68 kilocalories. Moving on to the discussion, the alcohol levels consumed daily and weekly were both more than the cutoff of the moderate alcohol levels. The drinking culture among the Sri Lankan adults involved the consumption of significant amount of calories from food and non-alcoholic beverages used along with alcohol. Also, the other risk factors like smoking, eating more than usual, obesity, binge drinking were common among these individuals. Guidelines and recommendations on culturally influensive aspects like alcohol consumption should be carefully interpreted before making them generically applicable for public. Therefore, I would like to recommend to emphasize on the dietary risks associated with energy in educating the public. Educate the public on cumulative risks associated with increase of level of alcohol use. Longitudinal research on long-term morbidity and mortality due to the cultural variations of alcohol consumption. Make culturally specific, locally applicable recommendations to be used in the local setting. I would acknowledge everyone that who helped us throughout our research. Thank you so much.